William Danny Mason, alleged mastermind in the beheading of Pastor Llewellyn Lucas, casually makes his way back into the courtroom of Supreme Court Justice Antoinette Moore in Belmopan. He, along with co-accused murderers Terence Fernandez, Ashton Venegas, Kieran Fernandez, and Ernest Castillo, returned to court for the murder trial, which resumed at 9:30 this morning. Today's session was brief, with two forensic witnesses giving expert evidence.
Basically, it had to do with the forensic evidence that the DPP will attempt to get admitted into this trial. Two of them. It's just that it's forensics, and we have done our cross-examinations. So it is now left to the judge of the facts and the law to make a decision on those parts that have been admitted into evidence.
So at what point in time will these new items, exhibits be admitted into evidence?
Those that needed to be admitted have been admitted. The clothing and the cutouts from those clothing with the blood, those have been admitted.
Okay. And in terms of the swabs that he spoke about this morning, the towel, the rag, because I know there was a swab from the Ford vehicle.
The DPP will make the application, or the Crown will make the application at their appropriate time, and the judge will decide based on our cross-examination or whatever we say in relation to, or whatever we question those witnesses about. The judge will make the decision because she's the judge of the law.
The trial continues tomorrow when key witnesses are scheduled to provide evidence.
In relation to what evidence he will give tomorrow, it will be the first time he's been called to answer to those evidence or to provide the court with the evidence.
And can he be described like a natural witness, because he's the one who did the autopsy, right?
He's the one who did the autopsy, and he was the one who did the examination after the exhumation and so on.
This was the month in 2016 that the butchered head of Pastor Lucas was found in Mason's truck. Lucas's torso was disposed at Mason's farm near mile 32 on the Western Highway. 3 years later, the trial finally seems to be progressing without interruptions.
Be reminded that I have said before that schedules are not something that we should hold the court to. I understand that the public wants to know certain things, but we're talking about a trial here, and we're talking about justice, and you can't set a time limit on justice because all the evidence has to be marshaled and the court has to make its decision. But to tell you more than that in relation to your question, no, I think that is where I leave it.
Today's session provided attorney Norman Rodriguez a new perspective. He says that expert evidence and analysis provided by the forensic professionals demonstrated their capacity to carry out their duties adequately. Their challenge, Rodriguez says, is lack of equipment.
It was so warming to see a local giving or doing that kind of analysis of the evidence. I mean, we have had to send our DNA and other forensic evidence outside, abroad, to get analyzed and tested and so on. But seeing a local in that position, all I can say is I have to ask the question, somebody please provide or finance the equipment so that we can have our own locals doing everything here in Belize rather than sending it out.
Because that delays the entire process, or is it that?
It does a lot, but definitely it delays the process. But we as a country, we have been saying that we don't have people with the expertise to do certain things. Well, I saw it happening in there. And I believe that if you look in other areas of our society, you will see that we have many professionals who are able to perform the roles that we see us having to send outside for foreigners to do for us. And I have nothing against the foreigners because they do a very good job when they come to Belize too. But I'm saying our people are trained. There's no question about that. Provide the resources that they need so that we can start building our own country.
Reporting for News 5, Hipolito, Novelo.